A team founded on Florida's Gulf side over 2 decades ago. They didn't have to reach far for a great nickname. Plenty of it overhead some days, and on the ice many days. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, the Eastern Conference is our... We have a thrilling... hockey ahead. Phil Pelez, a good face-off man, ready for the Lightning. Stepan's out there to try to beat him for the Rangers. Lets a shot fly, and he missed the net.
Doesn't matter how hard you shoot it, he missed the net by a mile. You're going to have to go chase it down.
The Rangers in their own end lug that puck along. Moving it to Stepan. Pass cut. Pass attempt to Stepan. And another strong save. Possession reestablished in his own end by Stamkos. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Off the mark.
He had enough room there to get that in the short side. However, he misses the net. It doesn't matter.
Save. Tampa Bay's on the move in the defensive zone. Gathered in by Steven Stamkos. Looking to Drew in. Lugged along the line. Fires. Great pad stop. He can start some danger here. On. They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
The goalie was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on him.
Bishop's looking back at the net here. He thought he had the low stick side covered. He doesn't, and the puck's behind him.
The Rangers control from the neutral zone.
61, Rick Nash.
Speeds right on goal. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter. Score!
When you're in the low slot and a puck's on the backhand, you got to react quickly.
Bishop's not able to get his pad down to make the stop on the low stick side. Beaten pretty cleanly.
New York's got it off the draw at center.
Number 19, Jesper Fast, assisted by
Heads to the front.
Max Zuccarello, and by number 5.
Pointed to Girardi. Score! 3 in a row.
The defense was a step slow, not able to get in front of that long wrist shot.
Bishop's presenting himself pretty largely here. However, there's still room for the puck to beat him.
New York's got another face-off win. Propelled to Stallberg. Perfect receipt of the pass. Save! Tampa Bay is carrying it on through the area between the blue lines. Fires. Another solid pad save. Glides to the safety behind the net. The Rangers lug the puck in their own end. Routine play, done well. Oh, good chance here. He's got a wonderful centering pass. Looking from the blue line. And the loose puck captured. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
The Rangers with possession in the defensive zone. It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. Right into the slot. Great stick save. Trying to go to Kucherov. Really good deflection. No harm. Slid to Klein. Moving along in neutral ice. He gains the zone. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. The puck is free. Now taken up by Suster. Laid on to Johnson. Good quick poke check there. Shoots one. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Loose puck brought in by Suster. Broke it right up. Gathered in by Zuccarello. Puck is thrown to Kucherov. Skating with it now through neutral ice. Point to point it goes to Palat. In the defensive zone, he's holding on to it well. Moving well with it through the neutral zone. Tampa Bay's moving the... in their own end. Slides it to the point to Stamkos. And he maintains possession out of his own end. Still with it through neutral ice. Back in his defensive end to get it. Pitching this one to Girardi. And the loose puck brought in by Stamkos. The Rangers controlling play now in their own end. Skating with it now in their own end. Passing one off now to Moore. Near the last minute. In his own end. Nice tip of the pass. To Nash. Great save. Puck controlled by Kreider. And a save. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
The goalie makes himself look big.
And this period is over. Wow.
To attend our Ottawa Light Truck Show next weekend and get a sneak peek at next year's models from the world's top automobile manufacturers.
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? And snapped up by Hedman. Oh, here's a wrister. Save. Centering pass. The Rangers are moving the puck through the neutral zone. Looks ahead to start something. Stamkos carried that one between the blue lines. A shot. That hits somebody. The Rangers continue on in their own end. Keeps it going up the wing. Shoots one. Got his pad on that one. Back in his defensive end to get it. Glides across. Cranks a shot. Those big pillows on his legs came in handy then. Tampa Bay's continuing on in the defensive zone. And he continues with it at center ice. Oh, bad giveaway there.
The Rangers have a decided advantage in this game because of their ability to force turnovers.
And possession seized by Faust. Out in the slot. Magnificent save.
That second save was textbook.
Tampa Bay's in their own end and in control of the puck. Takes it on the wing. Palat's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Carried toward the woodwork by Johnson. Poke checked away by Yandel. And we get a penalty here. The referee strides over to hand it out. New York's got 2 on this one for tripping. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Great, terrific glove save, but it's loose. Moore's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Gathered in by Callahan. Scrum over, puck hit by Ryan Callahan. Directing that one to Filppula. Moves up the wing. Right into the slot, off a body. The Rangers carrying it in their own end. Gotta ice it here. Clock bleeding down on the power play. Snapping a pass to Drew in. The Rangers have killed it all. Chip to Killorn. Let's go, wrister. Terrific glove save. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Over 9 minutes remaining. New York's lead is solid at 3-0. To Kreider. Fires. Got his pad on that one. Tampa Bay's in their own end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. Pitching it to Johnson. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Two sticks together. It goes to the offense. Terrific grab with the glove. The Rangers waiting back in the defensive zone. Up the wing, possession still with him. It's dumped in. And possession snapped up by Carl. Carried behind by Garrison. Puck covered, whistle blown. The Rangers win that faceoff. On, terrific save, terrific opportunity.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Tampa Bay's got a face-off win. Takes it behind his own cage. Propelled to Callahan. Return pass to Boyle. A magnificent pad save. Back in front. Blocked that one. Oh, he saved his team there. The Rangers with a face-off win. Lots on that to Strawman. Turned on net. The Rangers up the wing, lock the puck. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? And now it's directed to Killorn. A shot. Missed the net.
You talk about a heavy, hard shot. Unfortunately, just missed.
Tampa Bay's in possession in neutral ice. Desperate race to get him. And possession snapped up by Yandel. Still dawdling back in the defensive zone. The Rangers through the neutral zone gliding along. Right in front. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Shoots. Blocked with the pad. A shot. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one. Tampa Bay's clawed back to within 2 goals. Lots of time still remaining. Perhaps this will be momentum they can build before the second intermission. And picked up now by Carl. Moving it to Stamkos. Tampa Bay's in their own end and in possession. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our...
Third period just underway. Slid to Filppula. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
I love that hit. That's old-time hockey.
The Rangers control the play at center. Blue line control. Pass attempt to Stamkos. Good intercept. The Rangers waiting back in their own end. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Sent along by Boyle. Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing. Good job on the draw. The Rangers are moving the puck in their own end. Looking to Nash. Moves up along the boards. Shoots. Turned aside. Puck taken behind the net by Garrison. Took that pass right up the wing. Jabbed away by McDonough. Sets up Shaw. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. And the puck is grabbed by Garrison. Laid up that right side to Kucherov. Back near the blue line to Carl. To Kucherov. Thrown to the slot. shot. Save. Trying to go to Kucherov. Tampa Bay's lugging it along in neutral ice. Heads on to the corner. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Shot, sticked away. Grabbed by Steven Stamkos. Puck is thrown to Drouin. Jabbed away by Dan Girardi. And the possession taken up by Stallberg. Good distance on that one, the Hayes.